how the contracts accounts will be accounted as such. Fine. Is that how that? Now, when we talk about the contracts, is that see usually how it happens 2210 is that see whenever there is a contract, see completion on see when we are talking in terms of a contract, is that simply we should understand this, is that the revenue should be accounted, is that the revenue should be accounted, is it right? There are two methods are there. The revenue base should be accounted based on the cost or based on the performance. Is it when we are talking about the based on the cost, is it right? It talks about input method. Is it right? It talks about what? Input method. When we are talking in terms of performance, it is called as a output method. Is it right? That's all. This much we should, if you have clarity here, we will going to go in details on this only. Is it? Means how much we have a contract. As a contract will not be completed in one specific period. Contract will take time. Okay, contract will take 1 year, 2 years. Construction of building will be there. Construction of building will be there. Construction of roads will be there. Is there construction of plant will be there? It will take more than 2 years, 3 years. In that case, IFRS, see, always we have to keep it in mind that here we are talking in terms of revenue related to IFRS 15. Is that revenue related to reporting of revenue as per IFRS 15? It is not IAS 18. Okay, IAS 18 is related to income statement. It is the normal revenue, but this is the revenue. It is related to the contracts. Fine. That much we have to keep it in. What happens whenever we are doing this type of activity for a contract? For a contract with a customer, revenue is recognized over time. That means over time means on the completion. There are 3 important rules we have to follow, and these rules we are going to use in calculations. Okay, these rules. If the expected, see, we are doing the things with the intention of doing a profit. Okay, the revenue should be recognized according to the progress. How much is the progress? Means what happens when you are talking about the progress? Assume a contract is for 3 years. Is it right? Now, first year we don't expect profits. Second year we can expect profits. Is it right? Third year maybe the amount of profits will be less. Is it right? Means that's what it says. How much you are spending, what is the cost, and what is the revenue. Is it right? Everywhere where what is the revenue and what is the cost. Every year we are dividing it on individual basis. Is that revenue and cost? Is that the intention is the most important thing is the intention is it should be on the basis of profit. It should be basis on the progress. The second one, what it says, definitely you cannot expect and you cannot project that every year we will have profits. In some year we will have losses also. Is it right? First year, maybe second year revenue will be less, cost will be more. Is it right? We will evaluate on year to year basis. Understand me? We will evaluate on year to year. Revenue is recognized as the progress. How much you have progress. See what happens, maybe progress will be 50%. We will calculate progress in terms of what? We will calculate progress in terms of percentage. Is that in terms of percentage we will calculate the progress. Is that's what it says. Revenue times percentage of progress. That is the formula we are talking in terms of. Is it right? We'll take revenue times percentage of progress. We will do this. Is that the whole loss should be recognized immediately. Means you should not take the thing. Sometimes there will be profits. sometimes there will be losses. If there is any losses, what you have to do, we should not incorporate losses directly. We have to create a provision. Is it right? Provision means first you have to estimate losses, then you have to account for losses. Is it right? I will tell you. If the expected outcome of progress is unknown, we don't know what is the progress or what is the outcome, often due to it being very early stages. In the beginning, we don't know actually how much we have completed or not completed. In the beginning, see, if you take 1 year, is it right? If you take 1 year, what will happen? First 3 months. Okay, if you take 5 years, first 1 year, is it right? Revenue should be recognized at the level of recoverable cost. See what happens, how the contract costings will work. Is it right? How the contract revenues will work. Contract revenues are nothing but, is that contract revenue is nothing but the revenue is based on how we are going to receive revenue. Is it right? Revenue is based on the cost or on the performance. Is that on the cost or the performance? If you have to assume a simple one, if I'm not talking about in that way, if you have taken loan from the bank, is it right, for construction of the house, bank will give loan stage wise. Is it right? If you take from the finance companies also, usually that is the normal procedure. Bank will not give loan directly at once. Is it right? That's what we are saying. We are saying level of recovery. First we have to recover our cost. Is it right? Contract cost should be recognized as an expense. It is, I'm not saying this, but almost it is like a cost of sales. Is that I'm not substituting this word. Keep it in mind. I'm not substituting this word at all, but I'm saying that it is an expense related similar to the cost of sales. Is that three things we have to make it sure. It is, there should be a profit intention, there should be maybe you will have profits or you will have losses, and you have to take into consideration based on the recovery of the cost with respect to the contract. Two different things are there. Is right? You have contract revenue is there, you have contract cost is there. Is that the as simple as that. The initial amount of revenue is the contract revenue. Is that how much you have initially? Assume that you have initially agreed for 100 million. Is that this is the base. The moment you will start doing the question, the first thing is we will have the contract revenue. Is it right? We will have about probably that the result will result in revenue. Definitely. Is it right? You will get some revenue. This is the contract price. Is it right? This is the contract price. You will have the revenue from the contract, and they are going, whenever you are going to have revenue, we can measure that revenue based on the cost or based on the performance. Claims or amount contract should seek to reclaim from the customers. Any additional amount we are going to spend, we will recover from the customer, which is not included in the contract price. Any additional amount, is it right? Claims, I can say it is the additional cost. Is it right? They may arise due to errors in design, whatever it may be. We are not concerned about that. Is that incentive payments? Yeah, this is very important. Well, is it right? They say incentive pay. Sometimes they will give you bonus. Is it right? Before you complete a contract, before time we complete a contract, they will give the bonus. Is that this? If they are getting any incentives, additional payments to the contractor, if the performance standards are met or exceeded, the contract is sufficiently made that the probable with respect to the performance. Means what happened? What is the incentive payment? See, they say that you have to complete by 30th of September. Is that? But if you complete before 30th of September, assume you have completing on 31st of August. No compromise on the quality, all those things. Is it right? It's not so easy. people will be there to monitor each and every activity. But if you are doing well before time, there will be some incentives will be attached to the contract price. The amount of incentives we have to measure. Is it right? Contract revenue is reduced. Contract price will increase, revenue will increase, contract revenue will also decreases. All the through the time we will have both the options that is workable. Contract revenues, if there are any penalties, is it that you assume that you have not reached the milestone, you have not reached the targets, is it that what they will do? They will have the every right to put the penalties on that. Is it right? That can, but once you are they are imposing penalties because of some errors on the contractor side, then definitely the contract revenue will decrease. Is that here what we have covered? Why? What is the contract price? What is the additional? If there is additional cost, we have to incur. If there is any incentives, we have to be measured reliably. If there is any penalties, we have to reduce the contract revenue. In the similar case, what is there? You are talking in terms of contract cost. Is that contract cost as simple as that? What are the contract costs? The cost directly related to the contract. They are attributed to they are talking in terms of any cost incurred to the activity and which is going to be chargeable to the customer as such. Is there anything which has been charged? What are the various types of contract cost? As simple as that. You have a labor cost, you have materials, you have depreciation, you have cost of moving, is that cost of hiring plant, designing, estimated cost of rectifications, if there are any claims by third parties. Okay, these are the different types of costs that are going to be there. Now, what happens? See, there are so many things that are attached to the cost of the contract. Is that we will take insurance? Definitely, we are not taking insurance for us. We are taking insurance for a specific purpose. We are taking it for the purpose of that contract. Is that cost should also be included? Is that cost of design and technical assistance? Is it has to be included? Is there any expert assistance we are taking? If there are any construction overheads, definitely those construction overheads also to be included. Now you have two things are there. You have the contract revenues and you have contract cost as such. Yeah, this is the way. First, what we'll do, we'll calculate the profit. Okay. First, there are 4 steps are there. Is that how you are going to present in the financial statements? Is that we have to be very, very specific. The first and foremost step is any question we have to calculate the overall, whether it is a profit or whether it is a loss. Okay, that's what it says. 4-step process. The second one is we will determine what is the progress. Is it right? We will determine what is the progress. Most of the time, progress is determined on 2 methods. Okay, one is on the input methods, one is on the output method. In the question, sometimes they will give this, sometimes they will not give this. But we can come to a conclusion. They will say specifically on contract cost. If they say on the contract cost, it is input method. If they say on the performance completed, it is on the output method. Is that if it is on the if it is on the performance, it is output method. That's very simple. If it is on the cost, it is on inputs. If it is on the performance, it is. They will ask us to have we have to use any one. Okay, we have to use any one method. Sometimes they will mention specifically, sometimes they will not mention specifically. That's not a difficult thing. Okay, now. What if the revenue is earned equally over time? providing a monthly payroll service, then revenue should be recognized on a straight line basis. What happens? See the thing is that, see, you are taking a contract. Is it that you are taking a contract? Definitely you will get some revenue from the contract, but also you will have expenses. Is that you will have expenses to meet your own requirements. You have to pay to the salaries, you have to pay to other expenses. Is it right? You have to pay various other. Now what happens? There will be sometimes there will be an agreement that yes, we at any point of time. Is it right? Every month. Is it right? Every month. It is right. Every month there will be some payment. Is that 20% of the price? Is that 20% of the contract price? I'm just taking an example. 10% of the contract price. Is that there will be some arrangement will be there. That arrangement has to be taken into consideration. Then in that case, the revenue will be recognized on which type of method? On straight line basis method. Understand? Again, I am repeating. Means when you are doing this, they say that yes, every year, every month, there will be 10%. Okay, you assume that it is going to be the contract we are going to deliver it for 5 years. Is it right? The contract, they will not say 20%. Okay, if they say 5 years, they will say that every year how much they will say? They will say it is going to be 15%. Means how many? 15 into 5, it comes to 75% they will release. The balance 25% they will release after completion. Is that they will release after completion? This is the way the things. It's a common way of understanding the things. Is that when progress cannot be measured? Is that next? So what is the third step? First one, again I am saying, first one is we have to calculate the profit. Second one is we have to calculate the percentage of progress. Is it? I am taking again percentage of progress, either in terms of input methods or in terms of output method. The third one we are talking in terms of profit and loss account. How much is the profit and how much is the loss? And the last one is going to be the financial statements. Okay. First one is the overall profit. Second one is the progress, the percentage of completion. Third one is the profit and loss account, income statement. The fourth one is the statement of financial statement. So this is the 4 steps we have to do it when you are doing the concepts. Assalamu alaikum Rizwan Sheikh. Now, these 4 steps we will follow. Okay, these 4 steps we will follow precisely. Okay, first, what is the first? Overall profit. The second one is the progress. The third one, simple. The third one is the third one is the income statement. The fourth one is the statement of financial position. Fine. Now, I will use more steps. Okay, I will use a lot of space here. Okay, when I am but make it very clear. I will write step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Okay, so that you will not have any confusion which one is what. Is it what it says? Baker entered a contract with the customer to construct a specialized building. What is the consideration? What is the contract revenue price? They will say this is step 1. Is it right? What is the contract price? Contract price is going to be how much? 2 million. Fine. Contract price is 2 million. Plus a bonus. Fine. Bonus is that they said that it is going to be a bonus. How much is the bonus? bonus should not be a part of the contract. Okay, but they have given how much is the bonus plus a bonus of 0.4 million. Okay, 0.4 million. I am putting bonus separately. Okay. If the building is completed within 18 months, estimated cost of the contract. What is the estimated cost? Estimated cost is 1.5 million. Okay, estimated cost is 1.5 million. If the contract is terminated by the customer, Baker can demand for the cost incurred to date plus what? If there is any mismatch, if the contract is terminated, the Baker is what? Baker is a contractor. Is it right? Baker is a contractor. If the contract is terminated by the customer, okay, by the customer, then the Baker can claim how much? Baker can claim cost plus 30%. Is it right? If contract is if the contract is terminated. Fine. Now, on January 1st, 2001, as a result of factors outside of his control, Baker was not sure whether the bonus will be achieved. Forget about that. They have mentioned in the beginning stages, but ultimately what happens? It is not materializing. Okay, it is not materializing. They are saying that it is a question mark. Is it right? It is a question mark that whether you are getting bonus or not. Now, what as 31st December, Baker has incurred cost. How much the cost incurred? 1 million. This is very important. They are still unsure whether the bonus target would be met. Don't worry about the bonus. Baker measures progress towards completion based on the cost incurred. What it says, they have mentioned very clearly. Based on what? It is based on the cost incurred. If it is based on the cost incurred, it is nothing but which type of method we are using here? We are using the method which is called as input method. As on 31st, Baker has received 1 million from the customer. Fine. Now, what happens? This is the information. First and foremost, they say that they are going to have 2 million is the contract price. How much they have, what is the contract cost will be there? Contract cost will be 1.5 million. Is that one? Estimated cost is 1.5 million. By the time year end, they have completed for 1 million. Still 5.5 million they have to complete. Is that? First, what is the first step? The step is you have to calculate the profit. Calculate the overall profit. How you have to calculate? Contract price. Is it right? Contract price. How much is the contract price? Contract price is 2 million. Fine. Contract price is how much? 2 million. Next. What is the cost we have incurred? Less cost incurred. Is it right? Less cost incurred. Till which date? Cost incurred till 31/12/01. Is it right? 31/12/2001. Is it right? How much they have incurred a cost? They incurred a cost of 1 million. Is it? They incurred a cost. Is it? Total cost is how much? Total cost is 1.5. Is it right? Total cost is how much? The total cost is, they have mentioned here. Anywhere, any doubt, just to ask me. I am here to help you out. Okay? Is it? Cost yet to incur. Is it right? Cost yet to incur. How much? 1.5 million is the total cost. Is it right? Is it? 1.5 is the total cost. Is it? Cost to incur. Is it? Cost to incur is how much? See, total cost. Is it right? Total cost is 1.5 minus cost incurred is how much? Incurred is 1 million. Is it right? How much you have to incur yet to cost? 5 million. Okay, 0.5. How much will be there? It comes to 0.5 million. This is overall profit. This is overall profit. This is where we are talking in terms of step 1. Okay, step is a next step 2. Step 2, what they say, they are talking in terms of progress. Is that they are talking in terms of progress? What is how much they have, see how much they have incurred? Is that progress is nothing but cost incurred? Is it right? Cost incurred divided by total cost. Cost incurred is how much? 1 million. Okay, cost incurred is total cost is how much? 1.5. How much you will get? One divided by 1.5. It comes to how much? 66. Is it right? It comes to how much? It comes to 2 by 3 or 66%. This is the step 2. Okay. Now, are you clear about this? Fine. Next, what is the step 3? Step 3 is nothing but how you are going to show in the financial income statement. Is it right? Step 3 is nothing but how it is going to be presenting in income, profit and loss account. Okay. Now, what you will say profit and loss account? Is it? We have to take revenue to the extent of completion. Okay. We have to take revenue only to the completion. Is that revenue? How much is the see? Revenue, it is nothing but contract price. Is it right? Is it contract price into percentage of progress? Is it percentage of progress? This is the formula which you are using consistently. Okay, this is the formula, contract price into percentage of progress. What is the contract price we are having? Contract price is 2000. Is it right? Percentage of progress is having how much? 2 by 3. Is it right? It comes to how much? It comes to I'm waiting for an answer from your side. Is it? It comes to how much? Now, less cost incurred. Is it right? Less cost incurred. How much you have incurred the cost? We have incurred the cost of 1 million. Is it right? It is in one. Is it right? 1 minute. This is the issue. 1 minute. Is it 2 million? Okay, 2 million. Okay, it comes to how much? 1.33 million. Is it? How much you have done? 1 million. Okay, one point. Is it? This is 1 point. Is it? It comes to how much? 0.333 million. This is profit. Yes, Rizwan. Is it okay, Rizwan? Shifa, it is okay? Step 4. Is it right? Statement of financial position. Is it statement? It's statement of financial position. In the statement of financial, we will see what is the asset. Is it right? We want to know what is the asset as such. Is it right? In order to know the asset, is it a statement of financial position? How much we got it? Revenue is how much? Revenue is over a period of time, how much revenue is there? 1.33. Okay, 1.333. Next, is it? Cost is how much? Cost incurred. Cost incurred, how much? 1. Okay, cost incurred is how much? 1. Is it right? 0.333 is the asset. Is that? See, here it is a profit is a liability. Okay, profit is a liability. Assets will be the on the asset side. It is nothing but, if you take into consideration, I'm not saying similar, but it is related to something called as cash. Fine, it is something called as cash. Is it clear about this? How we have done? First, you have to calculate the overall profit. Then we have to calculate the percentage of progress. Then we have to take into consideration the income statement, and finally we have to take into consideration the balance sheet as such. Fine. Now we can do this also. Okay, we can do this also in the same way. Is it right? Today we'll dedicate for this only. Okay, we'll take Castle entered. Is it right? Just put one line there. Okay, just put one line so that it will be easy for us. It will be easy for us to segregate. Okay, we need lot of space to work on the things. Fine. Now, first, see, very simple. Now we don't write. First, what the step 1 is? What step 1 is? The overall profit. Okay. Step 1 is the overall profit asset. What is the contract price? They say, is it what they say on what they are asking us? How should this transaction be accounted for the year ended 31st December 2001? This is the requirement. On January 1st, means one full year. On January 1st, 2001, Castle entered a contract with a customer to construct a specialized building for a consideration of how much? 10. Is it? First you have what is the overall profit. Overall profit is nothing but contract price. Is it? Contract price. How much is the contract price? 10 million. Okay. How much is the contract? Castle is not able to use building themselves at any point during the construction. Fine, no problem. At 31st December 2001, Castle incurred cost of how much? 6 million. Cost to complete is how much? 6 million. Fine. Now, less cost incurred. Is it? Less cost incurred till date. Is it right? Cost incurred is how much? Cost incurred is 6 million. Fine. Now, next. Still they have to cost yet to incur. Is it right? Cost yet to incur. How much they have talked about cost yet to incur? Cost to complete. Okay, cost to yet to incur. How much is there? It is going to be 6 million. Okay. Now 10 minus 6 minus 6, it comes to 2 million. It comes to 2 million. This 2 million is nothing but it is a loss. It is a loss. Fine. No, fine. You're getting the loss. what is the conditions of the contract revenue? The conditions of the contract revenue is that whether you should have profits or you should have loss. In the previous case we have the profit, in this case we have the loss as such. Okay, this is the step 1 as such. Step 2, percentage of completion. Is it percentage of completion? How much they have? See, is it what is the formula for percentage of completion? What is the formula we have written? We have written some formula: cost incurred divided by total cost. Is it right? Percentage of completion. Percentage of completion. Is it right? Cost incurred. Cost incurred divided by total cost. Are you understanding what happening? Is it cost incurred? Cost incurred is how much? 6 million. Okay. Total cost is how much? 12 million. Percentage of completion is how much? 0.5 or 50%. Is it 0.5 or 50%? Is it a 0.5 or 50%? 0.5 or 50%. Is it? This is the second one. Are you clear about this? Fine. Next. What is the step 3? Is that, see, I understand. Initially, now you will find little bit. The more you do practice, it's easy, is it? This is what we have to do, a lot of practice. As simple as that. Fine. What is that? We are talking in terms of presenting in profit and loss account. Is it right? How you have to present in profit and loss. How much is the revenue we are getting? We are getting what is the formula for revenue? Revenue is formula is contract price times percentage of completion. The contract price is how much? 12 million into percentage of completion is how much? 50%. Is it right? 0.5. It comes to how much? It comes to 6 million. No, how much is there? 10 million, sorry. Okay, one minute. If I do mistake, immediately you have to tell, okay? Immediately, don't wait. Is it right? 10 million. What is the contract price? 10 million. Is it right? How much it came? It comes to 5 million. Is it right? It comes to how much? 5 million. How much we have incurred? Less cost incurred is how much? Cost incurred is how much? Cost incurred is 6 million. Okay. Cost incurred is how much? 6 million. Is it right? 600. Now. Right? Fine. Now, cost incurred. How much? Yes, fine. So what is the loss till date? See, loss till date. Is it right? Loss till date. Till 50% of completion is how much? 1 million. Is it? Is it? Loss is how much? 1 million. See, estimated loss. Is it right? How you have to do? Estimated loss for remaining percentage of completion. We have to make the estimated loss. Is it right? With respect to the remaining part of percentage. How much is there? Because when we have calculated overall loss is how much we got it. We got overall loss is how much? We got overall loss of 2 million. Is it right? We have got overall loss of 2 million, 1 million. How much is the overall loss is 2 million. Fine. Now, is it okay? Next. Are you clear about this? Yes. Tell me, is it okay?
Can you repeat again, please?
Yeah. Yes, step 3?
Yes, step 3.
Yeah. How much is there? See, how much is there? How much? See, what is the formula for the revenue? The formula for the revenue is contract price into completion, percentage of completion. Okay, contract price into percentage of completion. How much is the contract price? Contract price is 10 million. Okay, percentage of completion is how much? 50%. Okay, 0.5. Now how much we got it? 10 million into 0.5, it comes to 5 million. Fine. Now how much we have incurred the cost till date? Cost incurred till date. Is it right? Cost incurred till date is how much? 6 million. Is that cost incurred till date is how much? 6 million. Now loss till date is how much? Loss till date is 1 million. Okay. Loss till date till the 31st of the December is how much? 1. Now, definitely overall loss is how much? In the step 1 we have calculated. Overall loss is how much? 2 million. Overall loss is 2 million. It means current year loss is 1 million and subsequently next 50% also we are estimating that there will be a loss. Is it? Next 50% of the work to be completed, in that work also we are estimating, that's all. That is the thing, we are estimating loss for the remaining percentage of completion. Because in the first step, is it right? How much is the loss? 2 million. That is the reason we are making an estimation. Okay. Actually what happens, we are not going to make sure that how things work. We will stop here. That's all. Is it right? We will stop here. Is it? We will show only what happens in the current year. Okay? We'll show only what happens in the current year. We are not talking about this is loss till date. Which one? As on 31st December 2011. Is it okay? Is it clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah, fine. Now, what is the step 4? Step 4 is nothing but statement of financial position. Is it statement of financial position? How much you have revenue? We have calculated revenue till date. Is it right? Revenue till date. In the statement of financial position, we are talking in terms of an asset. We are talking in terms, specifically in terms of cash. Is it right? We'll talk in terms of cash. Revenue till date is how much? Same thing. Is it right? Same thing. Again, I will write. Is it right? Contract price, is it right? Contract price times percentage of completion. Is it? Contract price is how much? Contract price is 10 million into percentage of completion 50%. It comes to how much? 5 million. Now they said very how much they have incurred the cost. They have incurred the cost is how much? 6 million. But how much they have received? They received how much? 3 million. Is it less? Is it less? Less. cash received. Is it less cash received? Or see, cash received, don't think that cash received, okay? Cash received in terms of cost, okay? That's very important. Don't think that we are receiving the cash. This is the cost incurred, okay? This is the cost incurred. Is it right? Cost incurred. How much is the cost incurred till date? The cost incurred till date is how much? 3 million. This is the cost we are incurring. Is it right? This is now. What is the balance? The balance is 2 million. It is a contract asset. Mostly we have to make sure that in the form of what? In the form of cash. Is it okay? Is it clear? Now you understood. Is it right? This much is there. As simple as that. Overall profit, percentage of progress, profit and loss account, income statement, and the balance sheet, statement of financial position. Is it? Now, if I didn't mention, is it right? I didn't mention here. Here I have mentioned, is it right? I have mentioned here. Which method we have used here? We have used input method. Is it right? Which method we have used here? We have used input method. Again here, is it right? Again in the next one also, which one we have used? We have used the input method. In the second case, is it right? Now, what they are saying, they are making every point. Is that how should the transaction be accounted 31st December? Is it right? Now, on January 1st, 2001, Amer entered a contract with the customer to construct a stadium for consideration of how much? This is the contract price, okay? Is it right? This is the contract price. Contract price is how much? Contract price is 100 million. Fine. It will take 2 years. Is it? That's very important. How many years it will take? It will take 2 years. As on 31st December, how much they have incurred cost? They have incurred cost of how much? Incurred. Now it is easy. Is it right? It's not. Yeah. The only thing is we have first 1 or 2, 24 million. Is it right? And yet to incur is how much? Yet to incur is how much? Yet to incur is 20 million. You can calculate profit, okay? You can calculate profit. In addition to this cost, Amar purchased a plant used for the contract as a cost of how much? 16 million. Again, they say that the cost of plant. Is it a cost of plant? Definitely, whatever the revenue you are going to incur, from the plant only you have, from that cost only you have to pay. Is it right? It means how much is the 24 plus 20, 44, 44 plus 16, 60,000. Is it right? Is it right? 60. With this we can get the value, okay? We can get what is the overall profit. Fine. The plant was purchased on 2001, no residual value, and it is going to be end for 2-year contracts. Is it right? We have to calculate depreciation also. Is it right? Depreciation for how many years? Depreciation for 2 years. Is it right? Any AMER measures progress of contract using, yes. They are using which type of method here? They are using the output method. Is it right? They are mentioned very clearly. They are using which type of method? They are using output method as such. Based on the value of work certified today. As on 31st December, the value of work certified is how much? 45 million. And the customer, how much they have paid? They have paid 11.4 million. Okay, 11.4 million. How much the certification is how much? 45 million. Now, is that same thing is there? Is that we are not going to make any significant change as such? Is it right? Any significant change is there? First, what you have to do? You have to do step 1. Is it right? Step 1. Calculation of overall profit. Is it right? Contract price. How much is the contract price? Contract price is going to be 100 million. Okay, contract price is 100 million. Fine. Next, less cost incurred to date. Is it right? Cost incurred to date. How much? 40. How much? 25 million. Less cost yet to incur. Is it right? Cost yet to incur to complete. Okay, cost yet to incur to complete. How much? 20 million. Fine. Less cost of plant. Is it right? Cost of plant. How much? 16 million. 25, 45, 24. It is not 25. 24. It comes to how much? Overall profit. Overall profit is how much? 40 million. Fine. Now, step 2. Okay. Step 2. Step 2 is what we are talking about. We are talking about the percentage of progress. Is right? Percentage of progress. What is the revenue? What is the formula for percentage of? Is it right? Percentage of progress? How much is the how much they have work? Is it? What is the formula we have written just for your understanding? Contract percentage progress, cost incurred divided by total cost. Is it right? Is it right? Percentage of progress is nothing but cost incurred. Is it right? Cost incurred. Or here what we are doing, we are writing what? We are writing something 1 minute. It is certified. Cost incurred is nothing but certified. Is it right? Certified divided by what we have written there, divided by total cost. Is the total price. We should not write. Okay. Is it? Here we have to it is not cost, it is a total price. That total price. Now how much is there? Cost 45,000 divided by 45,000 Mm-hmm. 45 million. Fine. So 1 minute. Is it right? Is it right? It is how much? 45 million divided by 100 million. It comes to how much? 0.45 or 45%. This is the percentage of profit. Based on that, we have to do all the things. Is it right? Best. Step 3. Step 3. It is in terms of what? In terms of profit and loss account. Is it right? In terms of profit.
From where 45 million?
Huh?
From where 45 million?
Oh, here.
Ah, okay. Got it.
Good. You ask me question. You ask me question. It gives me a very clear communication that you are focusing. Okay. No. In terms of profit and loss account, how much is there? See, what is the revenue? Is it right? Revenue is nothing but the contract price. Is it right? Contract price into how much? Contract price into percentage of completion. Is it right? Percentage into percentage of progress. Is it right? Into percentage of progress. Put one line here. Is it right? Contract price is 100 million into 0.45. It comes to 45 million. Is right? It comes to how much? 45. Now, what we have to do? We have to make the cost to date. Is it right? Cost to date during the year. Is it right? During the year. How much you have incurred cost to date during the year? We have incurred cost to date during the year is how much? 24 million. Anything we have to deduct? Anything we have to deduct? Tell me. I'm wasting. Yes or no? Nothing will happen. Otherwise, I'm here to explain. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. See, my dear people, the best of the best people. We have taken how much? 16 million is the plant and machinery. Is it right? 16 is the plant and machinery. No residual value. Is it right? No residual value. And there will be a depreciation on the plant. Okay? There will be depreciation on the plant on what? Straight line basis. We have purchased the plant for 16 million, no residual value. They are giving all the inputs. Is it right? In the profit and loss account, minus, is it right? Minus depreciation. Is it right? Minus depreciation on plant. Is it right? Plant. How much? 16 million. 16 million divided into 1 by 2. Is it right? How much? 8 million. That is the expense now in income statement. Is it right? No problem. You just keep it in mind. Okay, how much you will have? You will have how much? 45, 24, it comes to 45. 24 and 8, it comes to 32. 32 minus 45, it comes to 13 million. Is it right? It comes to how much? It comes to 13 million as such. Fine. Now, see, in the previous case and this case, there's so much difference. Is it right? Here, what's happening? You are talking in terms of what? You are taking in terms of the plant. You have here what is happening. Here, in this case, you will have non-current assets and you have current assets in the form of cash. Okay, there are two things are there. Okay, there are two things are there. Remember, very safe specifically. Is it right? Step 4 is little bit different. Is it right? In step 4, is it right? In step 4, you will have what? In step 4, you will have non-current assets and current assets. Fine? Non-current assets and current assets. Is right? Now, statement of financial position. Is it a statement of financial position? Non-current assets. Is it right? Non-current assets. What is the non-current assets? There is a plant. Is it right? Plant. How much is the plant? 16 million. Okay, minus depreciation. Is it minus depreciation? Current year. Is it right? Current year. How much is the depreciation for the current year? 8 million. Is it right? How much is the depreciation? 8 million. How much is the value of plant? Value of the plant is how much? 8 million. Next, you have the current assets. Is it right? You have the current assets, same process. Current asset process will not change. Is it right? Revenue, how much you got it? Revenue to date is how much? How much? 45 million. Is it right? How much they have? Customer has been paid 4 million, 11.4. Is it right? Current assets. Is it right? Very simple. Is that revenue? Revenue is how much? Revenue to date is how much? Revenue to date. It is how much? It is 100 million. 100 million into percentage of completion, progress. Is it right? That is different. This is different. It is how much? It is how much? It is 45. Okay, 45 less. Is it right? Cost. What we have written there? Just I want cost cost to date. Is it right? Cost customer paid. Cost to date. Is it right? Cost to date. Customer paid. Is it right? Customer paid. How much they have paid? They have paid of how much? 11.4. Is it right? They have paid how much? 11.4. 1 minute. I'm not doing anything. Okay? I'm not doing anything, Sabah. 40. Sorry. How much is there? How much is there? It is 8 million. Okay? And how much? 45 minus 11.4. How much? 45 minus 11.4? 33.6. Write down. Please listen carefully. Please send me, take the screenshot and send me the notes what you are writing. 1 page minimum you send me today. How you are writing, I want to see. Okay, how you are writing, I want to see. Send me for this one. Is it right? Send me for this one. Step by. I am writing like this, but you have to write on step-wise basis. If possible, send me immediately. Is it right? If possible, send me one immediately, separately or whatever it may be. Is that I want to see how you are writing in your notes. Fast. Fast. Are you sending yes or no? I'm waiting. You have to write now, please. You have to write. See, Alhamdulillah, you have to write. Without writing, how, it's right. You have to write, my dear. I'm saying this. I'm writing. See, if without putting pen on paper, it is very difficult. It is not a listening subject. Understand point? It is otherwise come offline. I will teach offline. It is not a listening subject, my dear. It's very difficult. It's that I want to see notes. I want to see notes. Okay? I want to see notes very clearly. Take paper now. Take paper now, pen and paper and calculator. This is not a listening one. You are disappointing me. Understand why? You are disappointing me. Very simple. See, when Alhamdulillah, when I am making sure I'm writing with different. See, this notes, this recording is for reference. Examination is very challenging. Unless until you don't practice, you don't write now, it's very tough, my dear. Very tough. I trust you. I trust you 100%. I trust both of you. Everyone I will trust you. I work on trust. Take now paper. Take now, put the date. Put the date sequence wise what I am writing. You have to write in step 1, 2, 3, 4. And you see the difference. Please, don't take my word seriously. I am just advising you. I am just helping you. I said I want to make sure that you should pass. That is my purpose. I am not for anything else. My purpose is you should pass. How best you can pass, you can do as best as possible. Is it clear now? Fine. hard floor company fits out nightclubs. The projects generally take a number of months. We'll complete this and we'll have break for 5 minutes. Okay, we'll have break for 5 minutes. Hard floor to a company fits out nightclub. The project generally take number of months to complete. The company has 3 contracts progress at the end of year end 30th April 2000. I want to see once I complete this question, you have to send me the screenshot. Very structured, very clearly written, very clearly understandable. Okay, very clearly understandable. You have to help yourself. The moment I complete it, message should be there in my phone. You take the screenshot and send me immediately. Is it right? Now, there are 3 contracts in progress at the year end. Is it right? Oh, sorry, this is here, okay? This is here. Is it right? This is here, this is here. It is here. You move this one, okay? I don't know how it happens. 270, 440 and 20. Okay, cost incurred to date. Cost to complete 90, 190 and 20. Contract price 416, 684, 300. Work certified also it is like this. Is it right? There is nothing for 0. Progress payments 250, okay, 250, 380 and nothing. Is it right? You remove this. Is a hard floor company accounts for revenue and on its construction contract using the percentage of completion derived from the sales earned as work certified compared to the total sales. Calculate the effects of above contracts upon the financial statements. Fine, we are doing previously we have done for separately. Now we are doing for all 3. Okay, all 3. Fine. Now, step 1. Okay, step 1. Is it right? Step 1, you have particulars. What you are doing in the step 1? In the step 1, we are talking about overall profit. Okay? In the step 1, we are talking about overall profit. Particulars J, K, and L. Okay? Particulars. Fine. Is it right? Particulars. So what is the contract price? Contract price is how much? Contract price is 416, 684, 416, 684 and 300. Okay, 416, 84 and 300. Fine. Is it right? Next. Cost to date, cost incurred to date is how much? Less cost incurred to date. Is that cost incurred to date is how much? 270, 440. Is it right? 270, 440 and 20. Okay. Next cost to complete. Okay. Cost to complete. Is it right? Cost to complete 90, 190 and 220. Okay. 90 and 220. Is it right? If you take into consideration total profit, write down. I want to see before I complete, it has to be there in my message box. Total profit. Okay, please, you want to make you happy, please do what I was saying. Okay, 416, how much you'll get? 416 minus 270 minus 90. 416 416 minus 270 minus 556. Huh? Yeah. Yes. Okay. 56. How much is there here? 684. I don't know. Tell me fast. 54. Good. Next. 60. Good. Done. Rizwan, if I wake up, I want both of you you should compete with each other. That's very important, okay? That's very important. Who will give first? That has to be there. Okay, fine. Next, percentage of progress. Is it right? Now you can do on your own. You don't need my help. You don't need my help. Okay. Percentage of progress. How much is the what is the formula? Work certified divided by total contract price. Is it right? Contract price. How much is there? How much is the work certified? 312. Is it right? 312. 1 minute. We'll write here only. Nothing will happen. 312 divided by 416. Is it right? 456 divided by 684. Is that right? And last one is nothing is there. Is there? Nothing is there. Okay. Now, how much you will get in the first one? 312 divided by 312 divided by 312 divided by 416. 75%. Is it right? 75%. And 456. Is it right? 456 divided by 684. 66%. Fine. Okay. Now, done. Step 3. Profit and loss account. Is it right? Profit and what is the revenue? Revenue is nothing but price times percentage of progress. Okay, percentage of progress. Fine. I will write with separating. How much is the how much is what is the price? Price is 416 times 75. Is it right? 4 is it right? 416 into 0.75. Is it right? And here how much? 684 times 66. We will get the same answer, but in spite of that we have to write. Okay. Don't say that why we have to write again. 312 and 456. Is it right? 312 and 456. And how much is there? How much is there for the last one? How much is there for the last one? How much is there for C? Yes. How much is there for the last one? C. For the last one, C. 20. I will write here, okay? I will write here some notes on this. Is it right? See. Minimum cost incurred is recovered. That is one of the conditions in the in the slide we have done. Is it right? That is one of the conditions. How much is the minimum cost we are going to have, that we will recover. Is it right? That we will recover. Fine. That is one of the conditions with respect to the I will tell you which slide it is. Okay. It is there. Here. Is it right? It is this is the point. Okay. Revenue recognition. Point number 3. If the expected outcome of progress is unknown, often due to being very early stages, revenue should be recognized to the level of recoverable cost. Is it right? This is the point why we are talking about. Is it right? Revenue should be recognized to the write down there. Refer revenue recognition point number 3. Is that refer revenue recognition point number 3. It makes you understand what is the reason. Is it right? Is it? Now, how much is the cost? Cost is how much? Cost is cost incurred to date. Is it right? Cost incurred to date. How much you have cost incurred to date? 270. And how much here? It is 440. Is it right? And how much here? It is 20. Is it? Refer revenue recognition point number 3. Is it? Now, how much you will get difference here? 42, 456, 16, here 0. Is it right? Here 0. There is nothing like that. Only current asset is there. There is no non-current assets. Is it right? Step 4. Is it right? Step 4. Statement of financial position. J, K and L. Is it right? J, K and L. Is it right? J, K and L. Revenue to date is how much? Revenue to date is how much? Revenue to date. Is that how much we have received revenue to date? 312, 456. Is it right? 456 and 20. Okay. Less cost incurred to date. Is it right? Cost incurred to date. How much is there? 250, 380 and 250, 380 and cost incurred to date. They have mentioned 20. Is it right? No. No, 1 minute. We should not write like this. What we have written, just I'm going to the previous one, okay? Step 4, customer paid, okay? Customer paid, 1 minute. This is step 4, cash received. Is it right? Fine. Fine, okay. Okay. Progress payments. Is it right? Fine. Now we have to write like this. We have to write like this, okay? Less how much we payments we have done, whatever the amount we have received minus what we have incurred. Is it right? What we have incurred, it is nothing but payments paid. Is it right? Payments, progress payments. Is that incurred by contractor? Is it right? Incurred by contractor. How much they have incurred? 250. This is what we have to do, okay? 380 and 0. Means this much amount we have received, this much amount we have paid. The difference is how much? The difference is 62. Check my result. 20 plus 56, how much? 76. Here how much? 20. This is nothing but it is a contract asset. See that when we are saying it is a contract asset, it is nothing but a cash, it is nothing but a current asset. I will give you 2 minutes time. Write down and send me the screenshot. Complete it and send me the screenshot. That's very good. I really appreciate. Is that? See, we have to. I will see. Now I will say this. Anytime in the class, one time, anytime, one time. Is it right? I will ask you to send me the screenshot. Is that? If you do like this, see, if you do like this, trust me, inshallah, there is nothing is there. There will be progress. Okay? Numbers are, see, I cannot work. I say that is unless until I don't write on I will not explain by numbers in detail, step by step. It's very difficult. Next one. Now, where we are? 8.5, 8.1. Total profit 15. Just one, wait 1 minute. Where are we? 1 minute. I'm not. Yeah, fine. The following information relates to the contract of the construction of a building customer. The builder has the right to regular payments as the work in progress. Fine. What is the contract price? Contract price is this much. Work certified to date is this much. Cost to date is this much. Estimated cost to complete. Okay. Estimated cost to complete. What is the revenue, cost of sales and gross profit? Tell me what is the overall profit? What is the overall profit? contract price is, how much is the contract price? 5 million. Is it right? Tell me. Yes. How much is the overall price? Overall profit? How much is the contract price is how much? 5 million. Is it right? The cost to date is how much? Cost to date is how much? 1.8. Cost to complete how much? Cost to complete is how much? 2.2. Cost to complete is how much? 2.2. Overall profit is how much? Overall profit is how much? Overall profit is 1 million. Fine. Good. Next, step 2. Step 2, percentage of progress. How much is the percentage of progress? Percentage of progress. What is the formula? Work certified divided by contract price. Work certified is how much? 2 million. Okay, 2 million divided by contract price is how much? 5 million. It comes to how much? 40%. Is it right? Step 3, profit and loss account. Is that how much is the profit and loss account? Fast. How much you have to calculate? Revenue will be how much? Revenue will be the price into percentage of progress. Price into percentage of progress. 2 million. Is it right? Yes. Tell me fast. Revenue will be how much? Revenue will be price into percentage of progress. Is it right? It comes to how much? It comes to 2 million. Fine. Is it right? Now, less cost incurred to date. Cost incurred to date. How much? Cost incurred to cost to date. Cost to date is how much? 1.8. Is that right? 0.2. This is the profit. Answer is of a one A, B, C, D. Which one is the answer? $2 million is the revenue, 1.8 is the cost to date, and 2 million is the gross profit. Okay? Next. Nine. Next, what amount should be shown in the profit and loss account for revenue and cost of sales? For revenue and cost of sales. Is that first we have to see. First you should know percentage of progress. Is it right? Percentage of progress. Percentage of progress is work certified divided by contract price. Is it right? Work certified divided by contract price. 320 by 370, how much? 320 by 370, how much? 320 by 370. $86.48. How you'll get? Fine. How much will get? 86.48. In the profit and loss account, is it right? Revenue in the profit and loss account, is it right? The profit and loss account revenue will be how much? Revenue will be 320. Okay, revenue will be how much? Revenue will be the price into percentage of progress. Price into percentage of progress. Price is how much? 370. Yes. How much? Revenue will be how much? 320. Is it right? Revenue is how much? 320. Next, cost incurred to date is how much? Cost to date. Cost to date. It is more. I will check 1 minute. $320 is the revenue. Is that right? Work certified to date is 320. Cost to date is 330. Estimated cost to complete is 80. 1 minute. If you take into consideration contract price is 370 minus cost to date is how much? 330. Is it? Cost to complete is 80. How much will get? 370, 380, 330 and 420, 420, 50. Very good. Total revenue is how much? Total revenue is 370. Okay. 1 minute. Total 1 minute. 1 minute. Just give me 1 second. I will put in a very structured form. I thought that we can do it like this with shortcut. It's not happening. Is it right? It's not. 1 minute. Now, we have to do from the beginning, okay? We put one line here. Step 1, is it right? Step 1, overall profit. Overall profit. How much is the overall profit? What is the contract price? Contract price is contract price is how much? Contract price is 370. Is it right? Less cost to date. Is it right? Cost to date is how much? 330. Is it right? Next, cost to complete is how much? Cost to complete. Is it right? Cost to complete is how much? 80. Fine. How much you will get? Difference is how much? 330. How much? How much? 40. Good. Is it right? How much it is? 40. That's why. Is it right? It is a loss. Okay? It is a loss. Next. Fine. Next step. Step 2 is how much? Step 2 is how much? Percentage of progress. Is it right? Percentage of progress. What is work certified divided by contract price? Is it right? Work certified divided by contract price. Work certified divided by contract price. How much you got? We got something. I will write, no problem. I will write 1 minute. Work certified 320 divided by contract price is 370. We are getting how much? 86%. Okay. Next, step 3. Step 3 is profit and loss account. Is it right? That is the reason. If unless until we don't go with the stepwise approach, it will be difficult. Okay. Next, what is the profit and loss account? How much is the revenue? Revenue is going to be price into percentage of completion. Is it right? Price into percentage of completion. Is right? Price into, write down, percentage of completion. Is it right? Completion. How much price? Price is 370. 370 into 0.86. Is it right? That's the same thing we'll get. Is that 320? Next. Is it right? Next. Cost of sales is how much? Cost of less. What we have to do? 1 minute. Is it right? Cost incurred to date. Is it right? Cost incurred to date. We will use the same one. Is it right? Cost incurred to date. How much cost incurred to date? It is how much? 330. Okay. 330. Fine. Next. We have done in one of the question loss. Is it right? We have done in one of the questions. How much is the loss? Here, loss till date. Is it right? 10. Is it right? Loss till date. Is it right? Is it right? Next. Next. Overall loss is how much? Overall loss. Is it right? Overall loss is how much? Overall loss minus loss till date. Is it right? Overall loss minus loss, 40 minus 10. It comes to how much? 30. Is it right? Over loss. We have done similar question somewhere in the beginning. Okay. Okay. Now when we say the things, how much we have to show? We have to show how much. How much is the revenue? Revenue is 320. Okay. Revenue is 320. Cost of sales is how much? Yes. Now, can you tell me what is the, can you tell me how much is the cost of sales? Is that revenue is fine? Okay. See, this is very one. Revenue is how much? Revenue is 320. Okay. Now, cost of sales is how much? Cost of sales is how much? We are getting loss of how much? We are getting a loss of how much? We are getting a loss of how much? 40. Is that right? We are getting a loss of how much? 40. It means, see, this is one tricky one. Is it right? This is tricky one. It means revenue is less. Is that cost of sales is more? Is that revenue is less, cost of sales is more? Means you have to go backward. Is that 320 plus 40? Is it right? How much is the cost of sales? Cost of sales is 360. Is that how much is the cost of sales? Cost of sales is 360. Is it right? See the thing. This is, listen carefully. Is it right? Listen carefully. This is what tricky one. How much is the loss? Loss is 40. Is it right? Loss is 40. When loss is 40, it means revenue is less, cost is more. Is it right? They gave you revenue. See, it is like this. Is it right? It is like this. Is it okay? I will write. I will complete this and stop it. Okay? Nothing will happen. Inshallah. How much is there? 320 minus, we don't have anything. 320 minus A. Is it right? 320 minus cost equal to how much? 40. Minus 40. Is it right? 320 minus C equal to 40. Okay. Minus C is equal to get 320 on the right side. Okay. Get 320 on the right side. Okay. It comes to how much? Minus 320. Is it right? Minus 320 minus 40. Is that minus sign will change to plus, will change to minus. Cost of sales equal to minus 360. Are you clear about this? Yes or no? First tell me. Yes. Is it right? Fine. Little bit tricky, okay? That's all. Little bit tricky. We have to understand how it will work. Is it right? Is that? Yes. Is it? I will write for you, okay? Sales minus cost of sales equal to gross profit. This is the formula we are using, okay? This is the formula we are using. But we have sales, we don't have cost of sales. We have, instead of gross profit, we have gross loss. Is it right? Now, 320 on this, done. That's very clear. What is the answer? Answer is this one. Okay, answer is this one. Fine. Next, we'll do this one also, okay? A small one, okay? We'll do this one also, a very small one, okay? Is it right? It's very small. You can do it also. You can do it also. Nothing is added. The contract is how much? Very quickly I will do. Okay. When I'm saying very quickly, I will tell you that we'll do fast. Okay. What is the contract price? Contract price is 90. Okay. First we have to calculate overall profit. Okay. First we have to calculate overall profit. How much is what is the contract price? Contract price equal to 90 million. Is it right? Contract price is 90 million. Cost incurred is how much? Cost incurred is how much? Cost incurred is 77 million. Is it right? Minus estimate. Further cost is how much? Further cost is how much? Further cost is 33 million. Okay, 33 million. How much is the loss? Loss is how much? Loss is 70, 80 plus 30, 110 minus 90, 20 million. Is it right? This is the overall loss. First I want to ask you, are you clear about the concept what we did today? That's very important, because the moment I will do it in the question bank, you have to be very clear what we are doing. Next time when I am doing the question bank, I will tell you in advance, one day in advance, what I am going to do. Okay, what I am going to do when you are attending the class. When you are attending the class, you have to do revision and we have to attend. Okay, I will tell you 1 day or 2 days in advance. Next Thursday we will do revision. I will let you know the topics, inshallah. Okay, next Thursday I will do, inshallah. How much is there? It is over loss is how much? Next, what is the step 2? Step 2 is nothing but percentage of progress. Is it right? How much? Tell me fast. Tell me fast. Work certified divided by contract price. Work certified. What is the work certified? Work certified is nothing but the cost incurred. Is right? This is nothing but work certified. Work certified is 77 divided by 90. Okay, 77 divided by Allah Kareem. No. See the things. That is the glitch. Okay. What they have done is that contract price is fixed. Okay. Contract price is fixed. Okay. Okay. Contract price is fixed. Okay. Just don't rush. Okay. Contract price is fixed. Now they say that what is the contract price in estimated? See, 77 is the amount they have incurred. Still 33 they will have to pay. It means how much they are going to have? They have 110. They have quoted, is it right? They have quoted, is it right? They have quoted little bit, some mismatch happened, as simple as that, is it right? The contract has a fixed price of 90 million, but they have to spend how much? They have to spend 110, is it right? Now this is what? This is the revised contract price. Is it right? This is the revised contract price. This is what ACCA, is it right? Every question they will do something different. Is it right? Contract price is how much? This is the contract. Are you clear about this? Is that they say contract price is fixed, but what is the contract price? 77 they already spent, 33 more they have to spend. Total amount of contract price will be how much? Total amount of contract price will be 110. It means how much? Percentage of completion is how much? Percentage of completion is 70. Is it right? Percentage of completion is how much? 70. Now, okay. Now, are you clear about this? If it is not clear, you just be very okay. Don't have any doubt. Tell me that this is not clear. Yep, everywhere we will have something new. Okay. Next, what is the revenue? Is it right? Revenue is nothing but revenue is that see now you can make it that point. Is that we are getting loss? Is that we are getting loss? We are incurring all the things. Is right? What is the contract price? Contract price into percentage of progress. We are not taking the revised contract price. Okay. We are not taking the revised contract price. What is the contract price? 90 into 0.7. Is it right? How much? We'll get 63. Is it right? We'll get how much? 63. Cost to sales is how much? Cost to sales. Is it right? Cost to sales is how much? Cost to sales is 77. Is it right? Cost to, again there is a loss. Is it right? That's what we have in the previous case. Over loss till date. Is it right? Overall loss, it is how much? This is, what is the difference we are getting? We are getting a difference of how much? 14. Is it right? This is loss till date. Is it right? Is it right? Overall loss minus loss till date. Is it right? Overall loss minus loss till date means how much? 20 minus 14. It comes to how much? 6. Overall loss is how much? 20. Overall loss is how much? 20. What revenue should be recorded? Is it right? How much is the revenue we have to record as on 31st March? How much revenue we are getting? We are getting a revenue of how much? Here I will write here. Contract price times percentage of progress. Is right? Contract price is 90 into percentage of progress is 170. It comes to how much? It comes to 63 million. Fine. It comes to how much? 63 million. Is it clear? Is it? Please revise. Okay, please revise. Very important. Please revise. Very important. Okay. Now, tomorrow, Rizwan, I'm starting new lecture. Okay. Last week we didn't have class. Tomorrow I am starting new lecture, and for you, Rizwan, I'm telling you very specifically, whenever you are free, is it right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever you are free, just give me the time. I will revise it again for you. You should not miss the class. Understand? Don't say that we are talking in terms of recording and